All right, welcome back. It's another Friday night kerfuffle. Hey, we are within a new crew. Jack is joining us again as what's your character's name again, Jack?
He goes by Tiber,
Tiber.
and
Oh
he's
yes,
out for a rip, eh?
he's out for revenge. Is that what you said?
Out for a rip, eh?
Oh,
This
out
is
out for a rip. I see.
yeah.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about Tiber's story and what he's
Oh,
up
he's
to.
crushing it here in the USA. Recent mover in here.
Is he staying in Night
Came for
City?
some, came into for the underground. Moral reasons, and maybe to escape a bit from his family. And stays because of the big paychecks. They all of the rumors, all the good and bad ones about Night City, they're all true.
Oh, are you working in Night City?
Oh yeah.
That's rare. What
Oh,
what kind of job does he have?
Tiber's working as a medtech combat medic. But honestly, with the amount of hours they've been giving him over the last few weeks, I think they want to force him to quit. So he's been moonlighting as an edge runner.
Aha. Well,
And the Edge Runner Incorporated has had some killer jobs, big paychecks.
have you really been paid by any of those? I thought those were a scam.
One, and then the second one, the money's gonna come in. Don't just wait. We just gotta get two other guys together, and we just gotta hack into that grid, and then after we hack into that grid, we're golden.
So, okay, you're hacking into a grid today? Well, tell me more.
We're hacking into any grid today. We got to try today. The last Edge Runner Incorporated job we had was brought us in contact with some real sketchy underground types, some sort of syndicate. Specifics are unknown. We've been calling them Japanese, but honestly, that's just a stereotype that we kind of based off of the accent of one of the speakers for the group. In truth, they're a shadowy organization that have a significant reach of power without, showing their hand. And they've got us running on this ginormous wild goose chase to find a horse. I think
A horse, you think?
maybe
You think?
maybe the
Yes.
horse stands for something else. Maybe it's like a code word.
So, let me lay this down on me. Okay, you have been searching for a what you believe to be a horse, but didn't they say something about genetic data?
I wanted to leave that out of the story, but there has been some theories about the biological data um, having something to do with the horse.
And haven't you mostly been fighting Middle Eastern fellows?
There's been one small organization of, I believe, six Middle Eastern
Yeah,
fellows. They all seem to come from Saudi Arabia. They all have code names,
You
and they have one powerful person supporting them all.
you do have
What they're
or is it Bill? Bill, your character's name I forget. Wraith, is that
Wraith.
right? So,
yes.
did Wraith ever look in the glove box of the 4x4 that you guys
Yes. Yeah, we
commandeered?
did that last session.
And what did you find?
Uh, I think,
We found their fake identities.
yeah,
Right, you found some
we found,
passports, right, from Saudi Arabia. Is that right?
yeah, we found three passports.
And with a little interrogation, we also found that they're working for some sort of prince or sultan.
Okay, so they represent some high up Saudi fellow.
Figure.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's a geopolitical power play or if there's some sort of the middle ground group that's been hired to interact in this. But regardless, this definitely goes deeper than just a bunch of yakuza trying to steal horse sperm.
Okay, but maybe it is just horse sperm because isn't it true that most of the animals in the world have been extinct?
Yeah,
So
a lot of them.
So they're
It's definitely it's bad, especially animals that don't have conductive natural environments anymore,
right,
like horses.
right.
There's nowhere really for them to live except for environments that are built by humans.
Or at least people living in the city believe that there are no more horses. It,
but I come from Canada, eh? We definitely have some wildlife out there. I once saw a moose with 2 heads and 4 antlers.
Oh my goodness. Okay, if only the other media guy we were playing with last week. He might join us again.
I assume that's kind of what you were doing there with the little interview. I assume that's how we contextualize it. Like, we're waiting for some of the time passes. We're watching over from our spot at the yacht, looking at the open docks, planning on interrupting the meeting somehow. And Dagby O'Shae, all of a sudden, he's like, he doesn't want to get involved in the fighting or anything, but he does want to interview Tiber.
He definitely wants to get some of the fighting on film too, probably.
Yeah.
And he, that's pretty obvious, probably.
I pointed out to him. I point out like a good spot to record us all. So, if we both die horribly, at least, we'll have something to leave our legacy behind.
All right. Well, Wraith, you could probably convince these guys to, stake out the place from the donut shop just up the way, and just leave them there while you go run your errand. But you'd have to probably either role play that or at least do a persuasion fast talk roll.
Yeah.
You can do both if you want.
Yeah, I'll turn to Tiberius and O'Shea and say just don't shoot anyone until you get back.
You're telling me to not shoot anyone?
Yes, I'm gonna go pay.
But listen to yourself. Me, not shoot anyone.
What?
Okay, all right. We can buy a little time. I won't shoot anyone. How long do you got to be?
Dagby says, "Hey, let's go up to the Dunkin' Donuts up there."
Yeah.
The Fort Dunkin'.
Oh,
I got a good idea. How about we hit the Hacienda Casino?
Oh, Christ.
Money. Let's go, eh? Ivor's feeling lucky today.
Well, you realize that the delivery of the vehicle, I think, is for 7 p.m. So that at least was written on the invoice.
So I check my watch. What time is it?
Do you guys have binoculars? Do you want to scope out the docks?
What time is it, eh?
It's about 3 p.m. Sunday.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set an alarm for 6:30.
Sunset is about 6:30.
All right.
I'm gonna say to Tiberius, we could go shopping and get a few bits and pieces.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
What do we need?
What's the plan, Stan? Where are you guys going? You guys gonna hop in the 4x4?
I'd like to hear what you're thinking. I would like to hear what you're thinking, Bill. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, Jesus. What are you thinking?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Oh my God.
Do you guys need to pass some notes to each other?
Oh, Christ. Well,
The standoff. Tiber doesn't want to reveal too much.
I'm going to say, so,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to go back home, pay my rent, as I said.
It's that time of day already? Or time of week?
Yeah.
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 I could.
Dagby says,
I
"Oh,
could
you
also
pay
go for-
weekly? What's up?"
Yep.
Dagby, shut the heck up.
weekly. Jesus. I mean,
it's not the same for you, Dagby. You just sell a few potatoes and your rent's covered.
oh, Jesus.
He's like, "Yeah, okay." still rolling.
Now at 6, racist medtech in tirade.
Alright,
you know,
so
I just want to
we-
get the real juice here as I'm recording you.
So bit stop.
Yeah.
So we go pay your rent. And then what do we need to take on these guys? I'm seeing full body. I'm seeing armor. Not necessarily like Kevlar, but not necessarily full plate. So we don't need armor piercing ammo.
Here.
I think our current guns can handle it.
As
We've got smoke grenades.
As you look through your binoculars, you can see the Customs South dockyard across the street from you over the fence.
Yeah.
The scene is pretty quiet, except for a few folks that are. It looks like they're moving boxes back and forth from one spot to another. There are a couple of sunbathers on this pristine, shiny yacht. There is a gangplank that connects it to the dock, and it is moored, tied off in two spots.
Can I see what they're carrying?
You can't really see anything beyond what's on the decks. There are below deck compartments, but you can't see what's under them. And they haven't moved much. They seem to just be sunning themselves, waiting for something.
Can I? What pier? What pier are they moored to?
Well,
Is that Pier 47?
Yes.
Okay. Snow,
Yes, sir.
can I have a question. Can I buy myself a taser?
If you want to go to the CIA,
Christ.
the counterintelligence agency, what is it? In
Wait.
Night City, you know which one I'm talking about? You've been there before.
Yeah.
Across from the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know why he keeps calling it that. I guess it's because they do outsource equipment to the CIA, but they're they're really the
COINTELPRO.
spy shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really the spy shop from James Bond.
Q
Or not
went,
spy shop, really just Q. Yeah,
it's Q. It decided to go public.
yeah,
Oh,
they're mass
God.
manufacturing stuff.
He's got his own corporation now.
Mhm.
It's
Um,
Counterintelligence Associates. This building is shaped like a stylized classic VS7, a car made popular by the 3D Bond flicks in early 2000s. So there you go.
So I would like.
There's a few items that I think we could benefit from after having seen what I've seen now.
All right,
Of
so
course, we could use. I can say it all out loud, but I guess let's get moving.
are we all driving together, or are we going?
Well, no, Dagby, I think you should stay here and keep rolling the tape. Something unexpected might happen at the dock.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, good meeting you. I'll be hanging out by the donut shop.
All right. Well, all right. I guess you can give up on the story if you want to, Dagby. All right. I just thought you were a better media than that.
Dagby's gonna take that as a hint to continue to hang out with you guys. 3 fit in this cab, right? We can all fit in there.
Yeah.
You guys squeeze in there, all nice and cozy. One of you make a what do you call it? A driving check.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like an endurance roll for having to sit on the center console.
Funny.
You know that I've been through that so many times where you're sitting on the center console. There's no place for your feet, so you got one foot right beneath the person where the gas pedal is, and you got your other foot where the passenger is.
Oh God.
Okay.
It's been more than one time that I've done that.
Who's gonna drive?
Oh yeah, I can do it. I'm a great driver.
Yeah, Tiber, you should probably drive.
Okay.
And where are you driving to?
I'm gonna go to the Hacienda. No,
Oh God.
I'm kidding. I'm going to the apartment, the capsule apartment.
Tiber, this isn't my apartment. What are we doing here?
What are we doing at the hacienda?
We're going gambling. Let's go gambling.
God.
Winner, winner, winner.
And as we
No, not yet, not yet. Yeah, I know you're excited to go gambling, Wraith, but we need some liquid capital. After this job, when we have some money, we'll go gambling. We'll celebrate by putting it all on blackjack. One big blackjack game.
Tiber, make another roll. You are definitely not good at driving.
Okay.
You're trying to stay up with traffic, but you're pretty slow. So, cars are honking at you, and but you didn't get into any wreck at least. But you're you're just driving very, very slowly and cautiously, I imagine. What's your maximum speed?
Typical Toronto driver. What is it in miles per hour? If this is a 60, I'll be going 40.
Makes sense. All right, so eventually we're going to have you make one more driving check.
Okie I got this, eh? All right.
And you guys are going to counterintelligence associates, is that right?
I just need to summon up all of my driving skill. Boom!
Right.
Okay, it wasn't very good.
I mean, at least you didn't flunk. You're all right.
hey, at least you didn't crash your bike when
I hit every single pothole.
When you were turning around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to designate this as the elevator, but you guys can be where you're at. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Anyway, so the floor manager is like, "Hey, how can I help you? Need anything?"
Hey, I've got a product. I'm not sure if you guys hold it or not. I'm going to go ahead and show you a listing. I'm going to open up my PDA here.
Mm-hmm.
And can you look at this? And I'm going to put it in the general chat.
Well,
it is the Raven Microcyber Rebreather Cyberware piece. Do you have a Ripper dock on standby that can install that into both of us? With minimal physical damage within, I don't know, the half hour? Or a few hours?
a half hour, huh?
I'm gonna
Make a streetwise check for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Tiberius and say, are you planning to gas people again?
That would be sick, and I didn't even think of that. No, I was actually thinking we could just use it to approach from the water and avoid the security. Your idea is actually cooler, but I was just thinking, we should just actually, your idea is way cooler. My idea, we could just get tanks.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? How cheap are scuba tanks? I turned to ask him. Oh wait, no, sorry, I gotta roll my streetwise.
So unfortunately,
how does this guy at the desk break the news to us?
Yeah, he says, that's a full day surgery.
What do you mean it's a full day surgery? My brother, he got new lungs in after he went drinking a little too much, Budweiser.
Sir, it's Easter Sunday.
Canadian.
Sir, it's Easter Sunday. Our surgeon is out.
Oh, it's Easter Sunday. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh my goodness. My apologies. Sorry for the. Oh, now I'm embarrassed.
But we could certainly sign up for...
I turned to Wraith.
I've got Monday at 8 a.m. available if you want to...
Yeah, I'll schedule that up.
That's tomorrow morning, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to encourage you not to
Is that
smoke.
just going to be in the orthopedic ward?
You'll be here. We have surgery center downstairs.
Oh, all right.
In our sub-basement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'll sign here, sir. He hands you basically a load of contracts. It'll be 700 Eddie.
I'm gonna
700 Eddie. Oh my god, just for a lung? I can take that off of any person on the street, though.
I
They're all over the place.
well then by all means. Why do you need our help?
Yeah, that's a good point. You're a smooth
I'm
talker, mister.
I'm gonna look at Tiber, and I'm gonna say, hold up. Are you considering replacing one of my lungs?
No, I only paid for mine. Wraith, it's not gonna get in time for you.
Oh, good.
I know that our ads say you can have new organware today, but it's really just a turn of speech.
Alright.
So
I'm going to use my...
alive.
It's marketing, sir. You can have it tomorrow.
So alive.
Right.
Yeah, that's what marketing is.
Sir, with our new rebreathers, the lungs are cyber enhanced with synthetic filters and O2 superchargers. It's a major surgery. It will definitely include a few hours in our hospital under anesthetic.
I bet those are made up words. I paid for it anyways.
With these
Well,
superchargers, you'll be able to hold your breath for up to 15 minutes.
That does sound pretty impressive.
And you can filter out any toxic gases 55% of the time.
Alright, so I'm going to need... next thing, can we pick up an advanced alarm removal kit? I think it's pretty standard equipment, but I can...
Okay.
I'll
believe
show it up on the PDA again.
We have some of those in stock here. Let's see here. He pulls open his catalog.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of the brand, sir?
It is Lock Killer's Advanced Alarm Removal Kit, page 14 of the Chromebook Edition Counterintelligence Market Lock.
Yes. This is one of our hottest models. We have it in stock here for 300 Eddie.
Alright, okay, I'll spend that too.
They are very popular, flying off the shelves.
Okay, now that we've got that, we should be able to we should be able to open up some potential doors. What is next? Do we want to pick up diving suits?
Yeah, using the kit adds +1 to all tech rolls made against versus card, vocal lock, security scanners, etc. It weighs 3 kilograms. It's pretty hefty.
Do we want a... No, this is up to you, Wraith. It'll be a big investment. I don't actually do it. Can I even afford this investment? Give me a second. Let me do some math. No, I can't. Never mind. I was gonna think of buying us both diving suits.
Oh god.
But you can't tell me that wouldn't have been the sickest stuff. I was showing up like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think. Do you guys know anybody at the Forlorn Hope? Bill, I think that Wraith.
I met Johnny Silverhand once.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
We knew. Mike
wait. Did Wraith ever meet the fixer there?
Maybe.
Cosmo.
Yeah, he probably
Cosmo?
does know Cosmo.
Yep.
Yeah. And I believe
Cosmo sometimes works security there.
Yeah, and I believe Dr. Lulu works from there? Question mark.
I think she probably goes there looking for suckers like you.
Yeah.
To do her dirty work, you know.
Yeah.
She just, she plays the dumb blonde or whatever.
Okay. There's one product that we definitely need, and I'm gonna try and buy 2 of them.
Which one?
Those. It is going to be page 47 of the Chromebook one again. And I will be paying for this one as well. And this will be my solution for those giant turrets. The EMP grenade.
The EMP grenade.
Turret?
Oh, yes, sir. These are a little bit hard to get. Go ahead and roll your streetwise check.
Ooh, do I want to use my luck now?
These are rare. You see up in the underneath the cost where it says 0 PR. The availability is poor or rare.
This is gonna be tough for me to roll. Right now, I've got a 5 in cool.
Yeah.
And a streetwise of 3.
If you use all of
that
your
gives
luck,
me.
you might
That's
be
5 luck though, and we have such a big session ahead of us.
You need. Okay, I think for easy or excellent is 10, common is 15, which I normally don't make you roll, but poor is 20 and rare is 25.
I'm going to Tiber. I'm going to stop Tiber, and I'm going to ask him. Wait, are we really sure we have to go in there guns blazing?
Well, no, we don't, I'm not sure we do have to. I'm just expecting that's going to happen.
Fair point.
Right.
What other EMP devices do we have available, though?
The microwave gun?
That might be
shit.
that might be more easily found.
Also poor rarity.
Wait,
I think,
really? A microwave gun
it's like an experimental thing. It kind of sucks. It's not very good. It's very kind of slapdash. It was made a few years ago, back in 2013 Cyberpunk, and it has a chance of shorting out electronics. But you really got to shoot something a few times before you really take out all of the electronics in it, and it doesn't do much physical damage either. So I've never seen it used in game, but I know it exists. I know it's in the core rules.
So yeah,
I just think it
pay attention to the codes underneath the items. You'll see that the third character usually after the first one is the weapon accuracy, the second one is concealability, and then the third one is availability, and that's right before the damage or the round size. So if you are looking at these codes, you can tell right away. If it has an E or a C, then that's excellent or common availability, and I won't make you roll for those. Either way, it's a 10 or a 15 in case I ever do. But the poor and rare ones, you need a 20 or a 25. Tough to find. You usually have to put those on order.
Yeah. And yeah, the way you're saying that makes me think you found it in the core rules and it's poor.
No, it's written right there, right underneath it on page 47. It goes grenade 0 PR rare.
Oh no, the microwave gun.
Oh, the microwave gun. I don't know where's that.
Yeah, core rules.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah, usually core rules is fine.
Well, no, I think it is poor rarity now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure. I've never seen it actually used.
Exotics? Microwave?
Exotics.
It says poor, so give me a 20 or higher and you'll get it.
Alright. Let me give it a go. You wouldn't happen to have any microwavers in stock.
We haven't had those in a while.
No one's buying them, eh?
I could put one on order for you. We might get one. Never know.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Call me in. You have my number if it ever shows up.
Sure. Each game, if you want, you can roll a streetwise check. Free streetwise check.
It's just that those things are rare. Damn it. I'm not sure. I don't really have a great solution for the turrets. I guess we're gonna have to completely go without being seen by the turrets. I wish I had binoculars so I could have viewed down there and looked at the turrets. and then I could have made like a tech roll to inspect if they how they're like looking, how do the turrets analyze their enemies. Because if it was like thermal sensors, we could have gotten thermal ponchos.
The guy
and then we
behind the
could have.
desk seems to be eavesdropping. He says, "Might I inquire as to your aim, sir?"
You know, wait, what the heck are you doing asking? This is the counterintelligence building. What happened to not asking questions? Goodness.
My point was only to maybe ask in case I could offer some support.
Oh, okay, all right. We're trying to disable a electronic turret.
I see. Well, might I recommend then the Militech Electronics Taser?
There's no way that would short circuit.
About the size of a small flashlight. See page 107 Friday Night Firefight for details. 107, the taser might be able to short circuit an opponent.
There's no way, sir. These things, these are big turrets. These aren't your little dinky, tiny, gas station turrets. These are big industrial things. Taser isn't going to do anything to that.
What you need is a netrunner.
Yeah, what we need is a netrunner. All right, let's go buy those binoculars. We'll buy binoculars off you, and then I guess we're out of here.
All right.
You know, Tiber.
Binoculars are 20.
Yeah.
Tiberius.
Yes.
You know, last con. Well, didn't the scary Japanese people ask if we needed a net run?
They did ask that.
Well,
yeah, we can go there. Right, good idea.
All right.
Also, I would before we leave, I'll walk up to the attendant and say, a taser. Just the thing I was looking. May I purchase one?
Of course. The Militech Electronics Taser, about the size of a small hand flashlight. It
Yep.
Let's see here. They're on sale for 120 Eddie.
Very good. And do you happen to have a set of basic tools as well?
Yes, sir. Basic tool set. Are you looking at the breaking and entering tools, or just a tech toolkit?
I'll turn to Tiberius.
Or were you looking for an electronics toolkit?
I would.
What do you want it for?
How much for both?
You can take all three for 300 Eddie.
So that's 420.
20. That
will be fine, sir. Thank you very much.
Of course. So that gives you a +1 bonus to, or it saves you from having a -3 modifier for not having any tools when performing basic tech, or when performing electronic tech, or electronic security.
That was 420, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the B&E set is for electronic security. The electronics toolkit is just for electronics, and tech is just for basic tech.
There's some overlap there, but you don't get the bonuses.
Right.
The bonuses are nice.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it. Thank you.
No, sir. Thank you very much.
Of course. Yes, you're welcome.
You have been
Okay.
very helpful.
All right. So now where
Capsule hotel.
Dagby is a bit anxious. Are we gonna miss out on anything?
I sure hope not. Let's go to the Capsule Hotel, where everything will kind of start to go downhill, where the bombing happened.
So not,
Maybe you can stop. Maybe you can stop on that floor, take a few, screencasts of the explosion residue.
All right.
Good.
All right. So Wraith, you gonna try to talk this guy into a monthly rental? What?
Yes. I will. I'll walk up to the. I'll walk up to the desk and I'll say, "Hi, I'm here to pay for room for coffin 214."
Yeah. Okay. That'll be 140. He barely looks up at you.
Yep. Of course. Also, I was wondering. Do you do a monthly payment option?
What? He kind of stops looking at his phone. He's doom scrolling, and he glances up at you. And he's like, "Huh?"
I'm going to say.
Just imagine someone trying to browse TikTok with one of those giant blocky 90s.
God.
His eyes
Excuse
kind of are a little googly eyed when he looks up at you, like he's been glaring at his screen for.
I'm going to say, I was thinking, seeing as I have no plans to leave here anytime soon, could I just pay monthly?
Oh, go ahead and make your if you want to use persuasion, fast talk, or any kind of empathy skill, or you can do streetwise. He's gonna contemplate it while you roll. He's gonna stares at you blankly, like he doesn't know what to do, and like you're making him do additional work while he doesn't want to be here at all.
Oh,
he says, "Yeah, okay." He seems to be trying to do math in his head, and he starts tapping on the keyboard. Sure, man, whatever. Okay, so they'll be paid forward until the same date next month, April 21st. And he's click-clacking and says, that'll be 280. No, wait. And he does the math again.
I squint at him and go, "Excuse me."
560.
That's more like it. Tell you what. What do you like? What do you like? Are you a beer? Are you a alcohol drinker?
And he kind of eyes you up and down and sees that you're pretty much trouble. He says, I'm good. I'm good. That'll be 580, Eddie, sir.
Okay.
Roll wardrobe, and
oh god.
you can also roll your personal hygiene in any order.
Oh god.
Hey,
Oh,
not bad,
18.
not bad. But what are you wearing? Okay. You're wearing like combat gear. You're like ready to.
Yeah. I'm wearing like leather, just a fucking helmet.
Yeah.
with a rifle and like 2 katanas strapped over my back.
Mm-hmm. Likely.
And like,
So he's not gonna probably disagree with you, but he's like, I don't want to get drunk around you either.
No. I was just thinking that I could bring you something next time I come to pay.
If you want, sure. You just kind of eyeballs you
Sure.
sort of strangely.
I'm not gonna press for a discount now. That comes later. I have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay the 580 next time, correct?
What?
I pay the monthly rate next time, correct?
560?
Yeah, 560.
Sure. Your rent will be due at April 21st.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I'm gonna leave the front desk and walk up to Tiber. How did your meeting with the Maelstrom go?
Pretty good, I'd say. I'm getting along fairly well with them right now. They're planning some big moves, but they don't really need me. That also kind of goes against us. We might be able to get Lulu in on things, and Lulu might have some friends. But forget the upper floors and the other gangs that are part of the Maelstrom.
Jack, Lulu left last week for Mars. And now there's rumors that
was last week.
That was last week. And like right after.
I thought you were gonna do something. I kind of predicted that was gonna happen, but I thought you were gonna like do it with a bit more fanfare.
Yeah, no, she just slipped out through the night and didn't really tell anybody.
Then maybe that would actually okay. Would I know that then for my meeting? Maybe that's why I was called there.
You might roll
because I'm also a medtech. Maybe they needed
They probably needed you to fill in, except for the fact that she left with half of the gang that needed medtech stuff. So, they probably could use your help. There's a lot of people that left.
There's still a lot of people behind, though.
Yeah, and there's also rumor that the city is trying to box in the combat zone.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So.
Wait. What?
Yeah, so people are wary of the walls closing in and everything coming to a head. So yeah, there's a bit of.
See, this is why I can't stand people in Night City. They're so paranoid sometimes about the government, right? Like it's not like the walls can move. It's not like they're building them up brick by brick. It's not like the border in front of Mexico. It's literally within the city. All right, just walk around the wall. As simple as.
Well, they are starting to build a high-rise monorail through around the city, and those.
That's a good option. We need more public transit options. I'm spending fucking my hand over fist on combat cab all the time.
Yeah, there's
So-
also, I don't know if you paid any attention to the news recently, but there's been a lot of talk about what's happening up at Crystal Palace now. Apparently, it's been destroyed. It's not just a bunch of junk.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Steve.
That's true. That happened last night.
Like there was how destroyed, like
Like
oh,
destroyed,
no.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Like we there's only reports right now, and it's all over the
It's
news.
just a bunch of debris
It's
circling
all
the
over
Earth now.
the news. They were just turn on the news and we'll watch it ourselves.
Holy shit! That's like the 9/11 of Cyberpunk. That's insane news to drop like retroactively.
Yeah, it's not
Like do we all just turn to the TV?
Yeah.
It's like more debris is hitting just outside of Los Angeles right now, collapsing onto the ground, burning up in the atmosphere. There have been no reports from Crystal Palace for the last 24 hours.
That's right.
The death toll could be anywhere from 2.5 million to 6.
Jesus Christ.
No way to reach the Mars colony or any of the other lunar module. And the space elevator project has collapsed and failed now. This is going to cause grave economy shift. The world is going to change from this.
Yes.
We're getting news of a secondary shuttle hitting what
USA
remains of the Crystal Palace.
Well,
no.
ESA still has intention to send their our Mars colony. Will still be leaving this week. We wish the flight will go on as scheduled, and be leaving from Tycho base instead of the.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's different.
No, well, it's actually
okay.
it's actually in line with what you guys did. You guys moved from Crystal Palace to
metagame this for me. When we played way back in the day, did we destroy Crystal Palace? I didn't think we did.
But you left Crystal Palace and went to. You guys got taken off of Crystal Palace. Inspector Clue.
I thought we stopped. I don't even know. We stopped it. We stopped a completely different thing. I had no idea that Crystal Palace was that threat.
Well, he banished you as a result of whatever you guys did, and you guys had to go to a different L zone and a different colony, which wasn't nearly.
But it didn't
as
it
nice.
didn't happen in the background,
but
when we were working for Militech or anything.
I think at this point that Crystal Palace was destroyed happened probably at about the same time that you guys went into deep cryo sleep.
Oh jeez.
Well,
I tried later though.
There's nothing like that happening here. It's just that you're seeing the turn of events from a different point of view.
Oh my God, Crystal Palace.
I'm gonna look at Tiber and say, that's pretty serious.
Anyways, want to go see the Japanese now?
Let's.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like a whole lot of not our problem.
A change of scenery might do you some good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go call them. I'm gonna press the number.
All right, so the same thing as before. They
actually
call you back
before
after
we
a little bit of back and forth. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you really should took the Vox analyzer up the phone.
I did.
Bill, I didn't hear you. What was that you were saying?
Put the Vox analyzer on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your basic tech roll.
Sorry.
Very good. So you're able to discern that it is an Asian voice. Roll, I don't know, Japanese language expert. Oh goodness, yes. Okay, so you
I have a
recognize
2. I now have a 2 in Japanese.
you recognize quite a few
Ni hao.
the Japanese words slipping in there every once in a while.
Chiba.
All right, so the gentleman welcomes you again, and he also appears very Japanese. So you probably could guess that this is a Yakuza hideout. Let's see here. I'm gonna make him a bit bigger.
Wouldn't the Yakuza be absolutely shut down by the other gangs?
No, why?
Well, because technically,
Mhm.
the Yakuza are very much poaching on the territory of, like, the Maelstrom. They're probably getting involved in interests
No, the Maelstrom. They have their own zones. I don't know exactly where the Yakuza are in Night City. I think in the Docks district, if you look at the Night City source book, where the Maelstrom are in the combat zone. The Yakuza actually operate businesses in Night City, where the Maelstrom just have like abandoned buildings. All right.
It's true. The Yakuza are way more sophisticated.
They're pulling. Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt you, Snow. My bad.
I was going to say that the Maelstrom tend to be more about loading up on cyberware and but they do have their own underground things that they do too. So they're not all about like just killing people, but it seems like it to most people for the most part.
Yeah.
That's what you hear about. When you hear Yakuza when someone gets killed by a samurai sword, but you don't hear Yakuza when a bunch of buildings get foreclosed and that businessman decides to add an extra tariff, so we spend an extra 10 Eddie at the counterintelligence building. But it's all them as well.
All right, you guys. He's not going to let Dagby in because he doesn't sense that Dagby is a part of your crew. He's like, "Who this?"
This is our friend.
You wait outside.
Dagby, you're going to let him talk to you like that?
So yeah, I'll just sit here. There's a chair. I'm good.
This screen's black, by the way.
All right, you may enter.
I'm gonna Tiber and say, I kind of wish Kubrick was here. You try to reason with him, and that would be hilarious.
Oh, that would have been great to see. It's silly, right? Like, he's the most annoying guy, but when he's not around, you miss him.
Yes.
That was terrible.
Sorry, guys. I was really struggling. Seems like there's some sort of jammer in here.
Yeah, you gotta take your helmet off.
That's fair. Sign of respect, I guess. Okay, time to enter the big room, eh?
Oh, you're too big now, huh? Oh, no, you got in.
Yo, Jesus Christ! Holy fuck!
All right, so you probably see this guy on the other side of the glass.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize him?
We're gonna say
I do see him.
We're gonna say he's the same guy since before.
He looks very stylish and young for someone who's in charge of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's the Chinese medicine.
whoever this Japanese Oyabun is, he's trying to. It looks like he's gotten BioWare or something to look like a K-pop star.
Right.
But
he's really 120 years old.
He has many women that he satisfies very well.
Says, have you the DNA genetic data?
I'm going to say it'll be done. I'm going to
The
say
delivery's happening on the docks.
yes.
We need a netrunner.
And he says over his shoulder, then a netrunner you shall have.
We've got confirmation Lorenzo's getting ripped off by the Saudis. He's selling the DNA for less than $5,000 on the docks. He'll be there tonight.
Very well. The dock number? The dock number.
I'm going to say Pier 47.
Show it to the netrunner. And then the screen goes dark.
Is it Pier 47?
All right, so
God, you asshole!
when you arrive in the hallway, you see that there's a Norwegian techie sitting there. He says, "Hi, my name is Sven.
Hey there, Sven.
I've been assigned to help you. You will give me data, and I will not run for you."
Got it. So we need if there's two ways we can handle this. Do you want to just jump around on the net, or do you want to go there personally, where you're within 100 meters and you can just use the search function on your deck?
I will do from here.
Got it. Then, do you want to do we want to have a comm link going and some sort of communication, or do you want to have everything sent to you here?
What frequency?
All right. I'll give him a radio band frequency that we're using, and then I'll also give him a comm link frequency that for phone numbers.
All right. We will double redundant system, yeah?
Yeah. We've been using the radios recently because this Wraith guy here only has a mastoid combo for some reason.
Okay. Phone number?
All right. The phone number is... I actually have it written down. 525-730-7000.
And your SIN. I can find you easier.
Social identity?
Yes. Yeah.
Was it Shadowrun?
I can find your identity more easily on the net with your SIN.
Oh, are you crazy? I'm no sinner.
It's all right. I find you anyway.
Honestly, Snow, what is he asking here? I don't really understand.
So your state identification number is how the Night City, identifies you. It's basically tied to every transaction that you make. It's basically how banks identify you. It's how you apply for work, how you apply for any kind of your hotel. Except for in your case, you work with a slumlord who takes cash under the table.
I think I still need a SIN. Then
because of your job.
I figured I had.
I
figured I did get a legal entry into the country.
Right.
I don't know if it's like. I don't know what stage the SIN is at, but I'll give him the best I've got because I've got a Canadian Alberta ID that has been given me a visa issue to live here in Night City.
Because Night City is in a sweet spot. They have a need for intelligent labor, and they are basically bending the rules to allow corporations, which the hospital that you work for is a corporation. They have given you a work visa, and so your work visa is through them. If you lose your job with them, your visa is might be taken away from you.
So is it like a temporary sin?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll give him my temporary sin.
Okay. Yeah. And so he takes it. He says, you Canadian. I see. He's clicking away and already surfing in there. Now I have.
I pull out of my wallet and I hand him a Canadian Tire hockey card of Scott Hartnell from the Philadelphia Flyers.
And he says, your passport has RFID. I can track you there.
Here, I've got something for you. Take this.
What is he handing you?
I'm handing you the collector's card from Canadian Tire. The Scott Hartnell. That's Scott Hartnell right there. He's fit from the Philadelphia Flyers. Rookie of the Year 2017.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's integral that I give you that.
Okay then. Well, I have you now, and you,
right.
Wraith. What is your sin? I track you better.
Snow, do I have one?
You might.
You might be an illegal citizen.
If you're an illegal citizen, then you probably don't. Have you ever, made any large purchases or held a legal job?
Do you have a license?
Yeah. Do you
have a birth certificate? Were you born in this country?
We don't know. Wraith's backstory has been very vague up to this point.
I woke up one day in a clinic with no kidneys, and I crawled my way out of there.
We have a quick flashback to Wraith's origin story, or something why he won't tell us where he comes from.
I thought
like a Batman origin story is actually like super rich, and this is just he just lives in a capsule hotel, at night.
Yeah,
that's why we never see him during the day. All right.
My family was apology.
Say that louder.
Guessing I did.
I can't hear you.
my family ranking was that my family was an archaeology family, so I'm guessing I had a sin somewhere.
More than likely, you probably had it, but maybe you forgot it.
Yeah.
So if you've lost that identity, it's not a big deal. They'll find it for you again, but it'll probably be under circumstances that you don't like.
Oh God.
They'll take your fingerprints and they'll try to find it in a database, and if there's any record of you ever having any kind of license where you had to fingerprint yourself, then any kind of professional license, even if you're just a security guard, you would probably have fingerprinting.
Oh well, I'm going to say I have one somewhere, but I don't carry it on me, unfortunately.
Don't have it memorized. Do you have a passport? You probably hand them like 3 Saudi passports.
You hand them your hacienda, you hand them your hacienda casino card. You own 5 times in a row. You get a free coffee.
Oh God.
I usually just use this for ID.
I was actually I've just realised I've not actually bought anything like with a credit card or credit stick.
Yeah, you've been fairly low to the ground. You might be a nomad.
I paid with cash. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm going to look at him and say Nope, nope. I pay everything with cash. Mine or other people's
Sure.
that I take.
I get that. Well, stick close to your buddy then. I'll just ping him.
Yeah. Right.
Keep you on the comms. I think we can communicate. Don't lose that thing. He kind of nods at you, indicating what you have in your ear there.
Yeah.
I bet Wraith used to be like part of the United States military, and they don't call him Wraith because he's stealthy. Wraith was an insult for how he couldn't figure out any of the technology, and he would gradually disappear off of the presence of the Earth. The longer he was left alone. Because if command didn't come and check in on him, all right.
He just has
like, he might have gone like completely AWOL.
He has no electronic signature.
So, they give him like a pi test, GPS calculator. All right, and the calculator within a week is lost or broken.
I was actually just when you were talking about getting cyberware, I actually just realized I don't even have a basic processor installed.
Good on you.
The
netrunner scoffs at you. He says, "Good on you, mate."
Oh, what a cheeky guy. All right, let's get going.
I'm gonna say to the netrunner, good luck.
Here, you can find me here, and Dagby hands him his card. Watch my stream.
Oh God, he's good.
As we're walking away, actually, do we want to invite the Japanese guy to come with us? Actually, you know what? I'm going to probably because he's going to say no. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to be like, "Hey there, fella. You're pretty good with a pistol. You want to come with us?"
I wish I could. I have other plans.
You don't wish you could.
You
know this is going to be a clusterfuck. I can see it on your face. You're glad you're not a part of this at all.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the others have gone. And I'm gonna look at the Japanese guy. And I'm gonna say, "We kill everyone here, right?"
Who are you saying that to?
I'm good.
He's asking permission, like if it's fine to kill Lorenzo and whatnot. Every single.
I'm going to say we kill everyone.
Bring back the DNA.
That's all that's required.
The genetic data is important.
What about survivors?
They are worthless to us. Just the genetic data.
Okay, good. Okay. And I'll leave.
Okay.
And before I leave, I shall take my katana out. But no, I shall leave.
You are already dead. Oh
God.
Okay, so while you guys are on the road, the netrunner's already cracked the data fortress. So he's got some news for you. But let's first get you on the road there. Make your driving check for me, please.
I didn't expect it would be too tough for him to crack the data fortress. It's this next part that's going to be tough for him, I'm sure. But we're going to ask him when he's in there. Alright, you got this, Wraith. Also, we're still on the Yakuza map.
Waiting for that roll.
I believe in you, Wraith.
Sorry, what roll? Oh, driving check.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. This is where we roll a 1 on like a 10 fumble, and we just hit the Dunkin' Donuts place and break our necks.
Is that what you did?
Well, we're about to find out. Holy shit.
Fort Dunk.
We're gonna drop off our pal old Dagby O'Shae at the nice spotter spot where you can record everything from safety and not get killed.
He's gonna.
I like to believe that while Dagby's streaming this, the netrunner guy is just in his chat talking to him.
Yeah.
throwing him like a couple of Eddie.
Yeah, little super chats here and there. Say, hey, watch this. I got control of one of the drones.
Dagby's just like, oh, thank you, Elite Hacker 666 for the 300 bits.
Yep.
Very cool.
Oh my god. Right.
All right, so pull up anywhere, wherever you're gonna park your. Are you able to move the pickup truck? Or
what am I looking at?
Am I giving you?
Oh, that's what I'm looking.
Task? Is this the impossible task?
No.
You can't move it.
Can't move the guy either.
Wait.
Can be
what am I looking at? What map is this? This is the Duncan?
Yeah. This is the Fort Dunk.
Okay.
Okay, you should be able to move the truck now. Let me know if you can.
Oh, right, yes.
All right, so don't crash anything, but if you're gonna go into that lane, you might want to order something. This is there's actually nobody at the window, so you can just drive up there if you want.
Oh, right. Never mind.
I'll get 2 number 9s, a number 9 large.
Oh God.
They have coffee, which will give you. It's basically stem. Give you, I think, a +1 to reflex.
Oh hell yeah! I'll have a cup of coffee. Was it soy calf?
No, it's stem. I mean, it's basically
700 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah. It costs 500 Eddie.
Reverse us out of here.
That's the strength 3. If you just want the strength 1, I guess it's only 5 Eddie.
Wait, did you say for strength 3? Is that a +3 to my reflexes?
Yeah.
For how long?
For 1d6 + 1 minutes.
Oh, for God's
actually,
sake.
it's an increase to endurance, not reflexes.
Okay, all right. I actually would have considered buying that.
I'm gonna look at the guy at the counter and literally say, "Sir, that is my entire month's rent in coffee."
Well, you pay for what you get, or you get what you pay for, rather. So tell you what, we have regular coffee, 5 Eddie, and that will grant you a +1 to your next endurance roll.
I'm gonna look at Timber and say, "Are we really getting coffee?"
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
What then? A donut?
All right, just pull us.
You want some donuts?
Pull us out of here. Pull us out of here before I shoot this guy.
No donuts? Okay. Just pull to the side and keep going
This
forward.
place is not like Tim's. You know, it doesn't even compare.
Keep going forward.
Oh,
And bring you into the parking lot.
it's drifting around.
Interesting drifting technique there.
Dagby decides to have a seat out in the patio. Got a good vantage point from here, he says.
Okay, so let's go ahead and contact our netrunner. Boop boop.
Yeah, I have a drone. It's in my control.
All right. Can you get us legal clearance to enter through customs without a search?
Maybe I can get you. Not that Wraith fellow.
Uh, hmm. Will it be without search?
Tell you what, have him outside and you inside.
If I put him, how about like he holds onto the bottom of the truck as I drive it, and you set a special clearance code, and you set a special clearance code so they don't search the truck.
They are private company.
Make us the owners of that private company. I thought you were the best.
I'm gonna look at Tiber and say, just suggest I hang on to the bottom of the truck.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's a bit of a tough plan.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what. There is some black ice here. I may have to step away for a minute.
Alright. Yeah, they contact us when you've got it figured out. A minute. Must be pretty serious. So how do you want to handle this race? Do you want to just I'll even pull up. Do you want to try and do it via water, like we were talking about earlier?
Um,
Do you want to try and use the search around for an entry and just go through a fence or something? Blind spot the cameras, maybe?
I'm gonna say,
yeah.
well, if we can, I'd prefer we avoid shooting someone until we need to.
All right. So let's see if we can't break in then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do a quick. I guess I'll drive for a second. I'll do a quick check of the periphery, and I'll see if I can't find a spot that we a fence or something that we can't clip our way through.
Anyway, he's like, what do you want me to do? We also have here listed Lollipop 5. That seems to be the ship belonging to Lorenzo. I've noticed there's some irregular financial records. Looks like there's been some bribes.
I'm going to say, well, if he's transporting this horse, then there would be some bribes involved somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, that lines up.
Do we have a departure schedule for the boat?
It's not scheduled to leave today.
Oh, good.
It's ported here for at least a month.
Good to know.
Registration number ADE 4127KE, Lollipop 5. Listed under Jean Martin. Recipient for all bills concerning.
Well, that's oh,
It says
hey,
there was a fee of €12,000 paid so that a passenger vessel might dock at Freight Wharf P47. And that's for the next month.
that's interesting. Um, I'm going to look at Tiber. Well,
So
what do you
I
think?
can interfere with the alarms, slow down police response if they're called. I have control of the drones and communications, but if
Would you have the crane pick one of us up on one side of the wall and drop us off into the dockyard?
the crane cannot drop over the wall, unfortunately, or pick up. It does not reach that far.
What is stopping us from entering this dockyard right now?
Fences. However, with the alarms disabled, you should be able to cut through them pretty easily.
What would set off the alarms? Is it a motion sensor?
I have turned off the alarm. So unless someone were to make a outside call to local law enforcement, no alarm should sound.
All right. And then it's as simple as that. Let's sleuth our way in. We've got some cutters. We can just chop right through.
Sounds good. I will keep an eye out.
All right.
I have visual on you with the drone.
Got it. And we're gonna start moving up. Where in comparison is this area to the lollipop?
It's north, or I guess
The lollipop would be north on this map. Is that the
Well-
big ship here?
unfortunately north is to the right on
Okay.
the map, so it's a little confusing. East would be on the bottom, south would be on the left, and west would be on
Okay.
the top. Oh, I think that's the wrong map. Sorry. Put you back over here at the Fort Dunk. So, you see Dagby posting up over here behind a fence. There is a little bit of a stairway that goes down to the water.
I'm not sure I understand. So if I go to the top of this map, I can start going towards the dock.
Exactly.
All right.
And that'll put you over where you were looking before. Customs North. So the entrance to the dockyard, the normal entrance, would be south of where you're at. And if you want to look in your binoculars, you can see the next screen over to the south of you.
Okay.
And
But we can enter from that northern map.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, we have an opportunity here. So we just gotta move a little bit south, or left. We just have to move left.
Yeah. You got it. So we'll have you can come on any side on the bottom here through the fence, but you'll have to come in through the same hole unless you make multiple holes.
All right, we'll just do the one.
So let's mark your hole with a little bit.
Me and Wraith are idiots to share the same hole.
The drone starts buzzing overhead. I'm gonna pull it on screen here. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm gonna ask Tiber, ask Tiberius, ask our netrunner friend if he can tap into the internal comms. See if he can give us
A little
see if
heads
he
up.
can give us an ear.
Alright. Will we have any issues, if you, Mr. Netrunner, will we have any issues if you, cut into those, internal comms? I was about to say, I don't want to say his name, right? Like, that sounds like a bad idea, especially since we're talking on radio right now, which can technically be intercepted in the same way that, he's connecting to us right now. Like, he's not connecting to us from, like 100 meters away, which the radios are usually limited by, or like 500 meters. He's connecting to us from, the warehouse. So what he's using is he's jumping across the net, and then he's intercepting it via the net to talk to us in the radio link. So other people can do that too. So I'm trying not to say his name. Either that, or I may have forgotten his name.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be fucking stupid enough to assault a Yakuza cop out.
You never know.
No, they wouldn't do that. No, I'm more just saying.
I mean, not these guys. They've got too much.
That guy doesn't seem Yakuza. He seems like he's contracted.
Too much to lose.
Well, what's up, guys? You guys just gonna sit there?
No, yeah, so if he can cut into the comps for us.
Okay. Comms are silent right now.
Oh, okay, got it. Can you patch us into it, regardless? Just give us the listening feed from it. Overlay it over our current stuff.
Got it. Patching now.
Okay, so now we should be able to have a little bit of a heads up if people are reporting stuff.
The frequency changes a little bit on your comms as the patch works its way in, and you get a little bit more static on the line.
I don't know if that's how it was supposed to work. I don't want to ask him over the comms. Did you patch us into their comms, or did you patch their comms into ours? Because I don't want to. If I try and talk now, I don't want them to hear it. So can I make like electronics check to see if they can hear us now? And our netrunner screwed it up.
Hello, can you hear me?
No way.
Can they hear us on this thing?
Who's on the line? No, it's just you guys.
Okay.
No one.
You have quite a magical way of figuring things out quickly. All right.
I know.
Let's start moving across this opening. Heads low, looking around the opening, making sure not to get seen by anything. There's some weird boats off to our north, eh? Is there anything of note of those?
So the boats look like they're being offloaded, crate after crate, container after container. They look like they're carrying lots of containers. They're probably from China, maybe from somewhere south. A lot of
the big ship for sure. But what about those tiny boats to the north? Those tugboats.
Well, you see a couple of speedos. Those jet skis, and then you do see it looks like some speedboats as well. Mm-hmm. You see 3 of those jet skis and the crane, but as you can see, the crane has very limited range.
I've got an idea, Wraith. Right, so what do you think if we took one of those speedboats and we rammed it into the yacht? Good idea, eh?
Tiberius, why?
Oh, I'm just saying it would be crazy, eh? Imagine just taking that fucking thing out and sending it. Just send it, I bet they wouldn't even be able to hit us. They wouldn't know what's coming. Element of surprise. No matter how much money you have, you can't buy that.
Are you suggesting we do something just because it's a cool idea?
Maybe. I saw it in Die Hard.
I like your style. You know what? We should go and get some explosives.
No, we can't fuck it. It's already died. We can't. We can't go back. What we have here is what we use.
Sven swoops down in the drone to ping you guys. He says, "All right, you guys. Seems like you might need a little bit of guidance here. Let me help you out. You have clear line of sight all the way up to the boat. Follow me."
Okay, doke. Oh shit! Look at him moving.
Go ahead and make your stealth roll. Nice job, Bill.
I can't do it. I have a D10 plus 9. Putting 3 luck in this.
Good job there, Tiber. Alright, so then he says, alright, now follow me along this line. He encourages you to skirt along the line here. Now tell me, what is your objective?
We need to intercept a deal that's going on on the yacht, that yacht over there, just south of us. We need to get past those turrets.
Okay. The manifest and the ship ownership says that it's Jean Martin. However, we know that this is Lorenzo, an associate of Mr. Wells, Fargo.
I'm going to say that's correct.
So,
Mr. Netrunner, do me a solid. So you have my SIN, right? So forge all of the ownership documents that say that it belongs to Jean Martin and change it to my name instead.
Well, I don't know that I can do that, while also maintaining a clear line of sight and control of this drone here. But we'll try to keep the alarms from being set off and help you in any way that I can. Otherwise,
Understood. Are drones armed?
This one is. I think it might have a weapon on it, but it's too high for you to tell. You can't see it. You can roll weapons tech if you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have it doesn't have any weapons on it. It's just for surveillance.
Unfortunate. All right, let's do this.
The drone also has infrared and audio functions, so it's actually he's patching in a better feed to our media friend than he could possibly have had on his own.
Now at this point, if you watch Dagby's stream, he's just like, "Oi, chaps, look at this," and he's doing like a reaction video to someone else's stream.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. He pauses it every now and then to explain what's going on.
Right, chat. 100 subs. 100 subs. I know. Stream the combat stream coming from the drone. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get it.
All right, now, gents, just stay the line here, and you should be good to go.
All right.
Oh, God.
Follow me. Roll your stealth check again.
Piece of cover, a piece of cover. And I'll be good.
Not bad. So Tiber, you are making a little bit more noise than you should, but not as much as the drone. And thankfully, you know, there isn't any security guards that can really see you from this angle. But
Wait.
Your steps are making a lot of noise. You're slapping your feet down on the ground.
I can't see Tiber.
You can't?
Yeah, no, go ahead. That's not my legal name.
He's hiding.
Oh, right, yes. Okay.
I didn't even say it out loud when I shared that guy my sin. I just gave him the number. And he pulled up, and then he pulled up my name. I'm usually pretty close guarded with it.
So Wraith, I moved your character up to the top of the screen because that's basically
the
line that you guys should have been following from the previous. All right, and as you move across the screen here, you'll pass the customs office at the south end, where the chatter is very minor. You basically don't hear anything. It's very quiet. There hasn't been a lot of traffic today, being a holiday. Do you remember what the chip said, or what the voice recording said in the last session when you got that intercepted message from Lorenzo? You probably forgot. Should we revisit it?
Yeah.
All right. So maybe you gave this chip to the netrunner guy, and he's finally playing it. You say, "Oh, hey, I patching in the vid chip recording. This is interesting." "Anasho," Lorenzo says in a smooth European lilt. "I hope you got the parcel I sent round. Listen, I hate these things, so I'll make it brief. We move tomorrow. Subject, equipment, and everything else. We'll wait until dark, and we'll clear the dock." "I absolutely will not wait any later than that. If Wells doesn't show, then too bad. I'll sell it myself." "The documentation is coming through now. Take a hard copy and wipe this chip. I don't like seeing my picture in the papers." "The scanners will be coming off and going out. A total of 5 minutes. The clowns that Fargo hired will probably screw up, but that should be long enough. I won't see you again, so good luck." Click, and then it goes dark. "There's a lot going on there," the netrunner says. But it is getting dark. And I see, looks like there's a semi-truck coming through right now.
Where?
It's just entering customs gate right about now. All right, so the semi-truck, so it moves around the corner, and that's that. It turns and goes.
Oh, that truck.
Goes left.
Oh, that truck. I want to try and get through this opening. There's so much warehouse. It's a long way away. We can't have them. They're fucking doing all this stuff about us.
All right, make your stealth check. I imagine that you're trying to go stealthfully, but if you're gonna run, you get a -3 to your stealth.
I can't run. How stealthy is a jet ski?
A lot less.
Honest
A
question.
lot less than on your feet.
Yeah,
But electric engines, eh?
Yeah.
And it's night.
My goodness.
If I don't turn on the light, if I don't turn on the headlights, if it's pretty wavy out there, do you think it might actually not be that?
It's loud as f.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's not an electric engine. You're saying that?
Even if it was, it'd still be
plus
loud.
the
Okay.
plus the keys probably aren't in the jet ski.
Well, I'm just thinking that if it was dark, if there wasn't a big flying all over the place, then they wouldn't even think to look at the pitch black ocean from here, you know. And since it's lower than the platform, my whole silhouette would probably be hidden from the darkness. But you know, if you could hear the ginormous, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, Shift It seems to be kind of a budget operation. As you're stealthily moving towards them, go ahead and make your stealth roll. You did a 12, is that right? No, that was your last one. Do one more.
Yeah, I gotta roll it. Oh no. Here we go.
I rolled 22.
Yeah, you did good there. Both of those were good.
Oh,
Nice one.
I rolled so good.
So there's no chatter from the customs office except for acknowledging the semi here for unload and pick up. And as you make your way onto the next screen, I'll show you the customs dockyard south. Here, it looks like the sun hasn't quite gone down yet, but the turrets have been disabled, and there is a guard here at the guardhouse, so you have to make one more roll against him in order not to arouse his suspicion. But he seems to be facing south, or I mean east.
Oh yeah, he is like right there, eh?
Mm-hmm. So you're able to see also as you guys are pulling up that there is this. Oh wait, I guess you don't see this one yet. So as the semi truck pulls up into its parking spot in front of the yacht, there is a sports car that makes its way out of the back, and parks itself right there on the dock next to the yacht. Also, then there's another. What looks like just like a Toyota Camry comes out the back, and the driver of the semi hands somebody on the boat a slip. They sign it, and then he hops into the Camry and drives away.
Mm-hmm. I think that guy's got a girlfriend.
The netrunner tells you, "Hey, missed opportunity there."
I guess so.
Token of vision. We'll say he's looking this way. So, if you go behind him, you probably should be able to avoid his line of sight, but you have to be stealthy because he might arouse his suspicion and turn around and look the other way and see you. That's for in case you guys sound the alarm, and you guys already killed the Arabs, so never mind. That was before. All right, so it looks like they are now moving the horse, or beginning to. Let's see here. Dun dun dun. Gonna unlock. Put him on the token layer. You guys see my horse? All right, so you guys are watching this happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we need to move.
We do.
Are they moving into the vehicle?
Yeah, you watch the horse enter the vehicle into the back of the semi truck.
All right, time to move.
Can I?
Let's steal that semi.
Is there a semi? There's a driver in the semi, right?
Not yet. The driver left in the Toyota Camry.
Oh. Excellent. Are there, from my position, that's the only guard that I can see, right? Other than the ones on the boat.
This guard here.
Yeah.
He does have a direct line of sight to you if you come around the corner from there. Yeah.
Okay. What's this?
That is not tall enough to conceal you. That is a plate on the ground, concealing a grating of some kind.
I presume this is like a container. Right?
That is a container, yes.
Okay.
All right, so you're probably going to be
I
seeing.
hear that Camry. It seems like he's like gotten into like an accident or something.
Yeah, he's beeping. He's trying to get past the guard house. They won't let him.
Something crazy is going on as Dagby O'Shae is recording it from the Dunkin' Donuts.
There's this massive pileup right in front of the customs office. All right, so
I'm walking here.
Running across there, you're probably gonna have to make another stealth check there, Bill. And this guy is gonna do a contested roll against that one. See if he recognizes you running across there. Let me.
I have. Maybe.
Well, you know what? These guys are none too bright, so you're probably in luck.
Wait, did I fail?
What? I didn't say that. See?
Oh.
He tried as best he could. What was that? Ooh, shiny car. Check this out. Whoa.
Oh God. More beeping?
Yeah, he's like, I like this car, man. I'm gonna drive this one, I think. Like, nope. Unfortunately, that's the boss's. Boss gets to drive that one. We're gonna be in the back here with the horse. Oh fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna call it to.
Can I?
I'm gonna call it to you, Wraith. I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna start moving forward. You should get into a spot where they won't all look at you. It might cause a distraction if I'm noticed, giving you an advantage to flank them.
Can I? Snow. From my position, can I tell which side the driver, which side the driver's side is?
The left side.
So this side.
This side.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, that trailer is getting full.
All right, so you see, maybe you don't see, but Dagby sees. He says, "Hey, shit! I think that's Lorenzo getting into the sports car." As the drone is getting a nice little shot there. Lorenzo is complimenting Michelle. Say, "Well, fuck it. I guess he's not going to show."
Those sports cars, they're all super fancy. Probably have a net connection. See if you can't freeze it up for a second.
Why don't you guys move in, dude?
We're moving, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start moving from this here to here, and I think that's stealth roll for me now.
I'm gonna say,
and that's probably gonna screw everything out. Right? No, you should move right now, right? Because I'm about to screw us all over. This roll's not gonna be good.
All right, roll for initiative.
Oh!
Let's roll for initiative. Move up to your full movement ability, Tiber. You're fine. I'm gonna have him roll one more time because he's not actually in his same spot, and I don't know where you're rolling against. This guy probably no. 16.
Hey, if you don't want me to roll at all, I'll take a free.
No. I don't. Okay, so actually, Lorenzo has a line of sight on you.
I figured the crane would cover me.
All the way
and the shipping container.
Okay, as long as you rolled a 15 or higher, you're good. It's not a contested roll.
Oh.
All right, let's go ahead and roll for initiative. So we will sort. All right, so Lorenzo, he is opening up the door to the sports car. He's about ready to get in. He didn't see anybody, but he might see you, Wraith, since he moved up. He's gonna roll awareness notice. If it's higher than your stealth, then you don't get to ambush him. So he's got.
Do you want me to roll stealth first?
Exactly.
Okay.
So he gets to add his combat sense to his awareness roll. So that's going to be 16 plus 6 is 22 plus 1d10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he sees you and he says, "Shit! We got mercenaries. Quick, get in the van."
Did he just honk? Quick, we got mercenaries. That was so perfectly timed.
I'm gonna show back. I'm not a mercenary, you moron.
You look like a mercenary.
Look, I'll
who,
give you.
Who is that? Wraith the Solo?
Wait a second. That's definitely Wraith.
I'll show back. Look, I'll make you an offer. I'll make you an offer. Leave the car, the horse, and the boat, and I'll let you live.
Quick, Michelle, get in the car. And he he sits in the car. And then Michelle, it's his turn next. He gets into the car too. And they slam the doors. All right, that's the end of their turn.
My movement allowance is 7.
So 21 meters in one turn. You can barely make it. Roll athletics check to see if you can get into the cab at the end of your turn. And then you got to make an easy electronic security check to lock the doors.
That would be ironic if I made it to the cab, get into the cab, and then the guy just opens the door and pulls me away. It's like, oh wow, fuck.
You're gonna have a brawling session right there in the cab.
Slap fight. Oh, 21.
Nice. Okay, so you make it into the cab. Make it an easy electronic security roll to lock the cab door. You gotta roll a 10 or higher on electronic security.
Security.
Oh, good job. Barely.
That could have ended badly. Jesus Christ.
All right, well, good job. You managed to lock the door before the end of your turn.
I'm just sitting in the cab. The driver comes up and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" And I look at him and go, I'm the new driver.
You have the keys.
Yes. Sir, can I trouble you for the keys, please?
No, you already have them. They're in the ignition.
What?
Yeah, that's standard. You know, they left it in with the keys in the ignition. The guy signed for it, and at least they didn't leave the engine running. You still have to do a drive check.
Yeah, that's true. I can just imagine how I turn the key and it breaks in the lock.
The dude tries to break the glass. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" So yeah, he's gonna try to break through the glass and get into the cab. Taekwondo. Let's see here. What does he have? Does he have any weapons? All right, he has an Armalite pistol. He's gonna shoot the glass.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, it only has an SP of 10. If it has any. So, not very much stopping power. So yeah, as long as he doesn't fumble his handgun check, 6 plus 8 is... All right, Tiber, you're up.
Okay. Oh, here we go. So there's just been some martial arts so far, right?
And a gunfire.
Okay, so what's going on? Yeah, that's definitely going to set some alarms. The question is whether or not I want to be a part of that.
I'm just minding my own business. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm gonna have to get involved in this. I want to see this fight. See this fight to the south. I need to get involved in that. The question what I don't want to get involved in is shooting this guard that hasn't done anything yet. Even though that's a smart move because he could, if he sees me, he might just shoot me. But I wasn't the one that shot that there. But those guards might have scary guns. They might just blow me away. I remember you saying something like they had AMTs and then they also had like rifles in storage. Well, this guy is on roof, so he might even have the rifle out already.
I mean, this guy, is now aware of gunfire, but he's like last in the turn order, so whatever.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta say, the next 3 people in the turn order I don't have a line of sight on. So he would go before. And there's nothing I could do that would. He's the person I would be able to interact with faster than. I won't be able to interact with this person or this person back here with my current movement speed.
But you could take over the ship.
I don't want to steal. I don't want to shoot the horse. I really want to do a suppressive fire, but I don't want to shoot the horse. The horse can take a few bullets, eh?
The horse can take a few bullets.
Yeah, they're barely things. They can take a few shots.
Technically, if the horse dies, it doesn't matter because
genetic data, right?
You can still extract. You can still extract genes from. You can still extract DNA
from spilt milk.
Not the DNA they want.
Okay.
Like, come on! They need to breed more horses. They're not. If they can just genetically engineer them from the ground up, then this horse wouldn't matter.
Okay,
Nice.
let's keep it family. Let's keep it family friendly. Shoot the horse in the fucking head. What would that? This provides a fascinating experiment. What happens if you gas the horse with Tiberius's compound?
Oh, that's perfect. That's good. Oh my god! Why didn't I think of that? That horse probably gets superpower.
I just don't know.
Let's find out. All right. I have enough movement to get over here. I'm running through the open. I think this guy sees me, unfortunately.
And I think probably Lorenzo sees you too.
Yeah.
You can roll stealth at a -3.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, definitely you're an easy spot. So yeah.
Oh god.
Most people can see.
I hope he gets a penalty for being in a gunfight. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, I'm just not very stealthy. Tiberius has never been very stealthy. That's why I was nervous, and I'm kind of hanging back here. I don't like. I know I'm gonna screw things up.
Do you want to make an attack against Lorenzo and his sports car?
I don't believe I can per se because the only door is at the very back and at the front.
Do you see where the sports car is?
Oh, Lorenzo's in the sports car. Okay. Are the windows down?
No. But you can probably see him through the front window, and you probably have a chance to see him getting in as you're.
I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to throw my gas grenade here, where it might get into the back of the trailer, and it also will be around the sports car, stopping Lorenzo from opening up the doors. Also, he's going to be left with a decision if I throw it right. If he shoots open the window, the gas will be able to come inside, and I don't know if he has a respirator. Also, he'll have to break a window on this cool sports car, and neither of us want to do that.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to break the window, just to be honest. But, you can do whatever you want.
I think it's a smart idea, because it locks him down from being able to shoot me. And, it gives him a consequence if he shoots me, and it potentially takes out the two guys in the back, making it go from Wraith dealing with a 1v4 to a 1v2.
Of course.
So I'm going to, and that's only if it lands and it's effective. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. What's the DC on that? Grenade toss. 38 meters. I've got a 140 meter throw.
If you want, but yeah, you'll probably miss this one unless you can get a 20 or higher.
I don't know. I've got 2 more luck. Let's do this.
Athletics of 20 or higher. Oh, and you fumble. I think it might. It looks like it's a really bad fumble too. I think it might injure yourself. I think that's an injure yourself.
Oh god!
How do you even injure yourself with a grenade or a gas grenade? Do I hit? Do I throw it like? Does it like? I throw it in the air, like directly up, hits me in the helmet,
or embeds itself in the ground for 1 turn. Weapon jams. So because you can't really jam this weapon, An 8 is your weapon. You manage to wound yourself. Roll for location. I'm gonna say that it lands at your feet, but you can use the miss table that we have on 99 to see how far away it goes from your location. But we'll say the X is where you are instead of where you intended it to be.
It doesn't really matter. That's a wasted grenade.
Yeah. But yeah, well, let's roll on the grenade table. Make a 1d10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
I believe it goes south.
So the first
6
roll,
meters?
the first roll is for how many meters from target, and then I'm sorry, the first roll is the direction. The second roll is how many meters away. So you can make 2 d10 rolls.
Yes, that's a 7 and a 6.
Okay, so 7, it means it goes into the water. It goes into the water. Sploosh. And it
I wasn't really worried about injuring myself. I'm doing the cool thing where I'm running a respirator, or not just a respirator, but a full gas enclosed suit and gas mask with a air tank on it. But
you pull the pin and it slips out of your gloved hand for a second and rolls.
These things are valuable.
Rolls off of the dock into the water. You try to reach it for it, but it slips below the surface before you can reach it.
Yeah, a single tear runs down my cheek. That's my turn.
That's your turn.
God damn it, that was less than useless. Next turn is my good turn.
All right.
Just hang in there, right?
So this guy comes up behind his other friend and tries to get inside of the cab. He's gonna roll athletics check. Let's see here, athletics. Oh,
Okay.
He's an athletics novice. So let's see here, 8 plus 1d10. He might not make it in the cab. He might be too, bottom heavy or something. Let's see here. It's too heavy. I can't get over the cab is actually pretty tall, so it's not as easy as it sounds. 15 or higher. Oh, he makes it. Look at that. He critted. All right, so he makes it into the cab. Now you've got somebody who wants to rough and tumble with you. He says,
he gets 10 IP.
Yeah, give him 10 IP. All right, so he's going to try his karate inside the cab here and try to punch you in the face with karate +5 and a strike +3, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let me look up Pacific Rim. I doubt myself. So we'll look it up. And karate has punch +2. Okay, so 7 plus 8 is 15. You're gonna have to do a contested roll against me, so you can use whatever skill that you want to defend against this. And I have 15 plus 1d10 coming at you. Okay, you gotta get a 17 or higher.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh.
20, not bad. So it looks like you were waiting for that punch to come as he was climbing through the window, and you were able to either block it or parry somehow. I don't know. Tell me how it goes down. Did you have your weapon in your hand? This fist is coming at you, and you're sitting in the driver's seat.
I blocked the punch with my with my left arm.
Got it. He's got another one coming at you, so just be prepared.
God damn it.
Roll again.
Okay.
This other hand is coming at you. Looks like it's gonna clock you with a hook.
Is he ambidextrous?
No, he's just punching with the other arm.
2 rolls.
You can use whatever skill. Tie goes to the defender. Good job.
Oh, 21.
All right, so that's his turn.
Oh! For some
And
weird reason, I didn't hear the
the
roll go off.
that's their turn, and the guard over by where you were, Tiber, just kind of looks at you and goes, "Hey, are you supposed to be in here?"
There's gunfire going on over there. Okay, I'll play a different angle then. As he yells, "Are you supposed to be over there?" I'll yell out, "Contact south! Keep them suppressed! I've got your back!"
All right, Lorenzo starts up the
It's
car.
like a fast talk roll. Oh, I guess it's my turn. I need to do fast talk.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
wait for your turn to roll that if you want. But let me let Lorenzo start the car, and he's gonna make his driving check. And I think he's gonna slam on the acceleration, so he's gonna be going already 15 meters per second, something like that. So I think probably he'll make it up to here for the first part of his turn.
I'm going to look at the guards and I'm going to say, my turn. I'm. Can I try to start the truck while I'm technically in close combat?
Yeah. I mean, you could let him wail on you while you're starting the truck anyway.
No, fuck it. Right. I shall pull out my taser. And I shall tase the man trying to punch me.
Okay, good. The taser is going to be a handgun check, skill check with the plus. No, is this going to be 15 or higher to hit a handgun?
Oh,
15 or higher.
okay.
Nice. All right, so you shoot him. Doesn't matter where. He has to undergo a stun check. And that I think is at a -2, so he has to roll a 7 or less. All right, he's still in the game. The rate of fire for this is only 1, so you have to wait till next turn to fire it.
Oh,
But you could punch him again, or try, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I shall punch him again. Or
So roll
I
your
shall punch
brawling
him.
check at a -3. So,
Fuck.
and then he'll
-3 to that would be 13.
got it. And he blocks. This guy's a skilled karate master. All right.
So
You
I
want to
see.
try anything else? I mean, you might, be able to come up with something else, but be at a -6 for a third action.
No.
So the good news is that
Okay.
the save number is reduced by 2 for every successive shot in a 3-turn time period. So, and you have 10 shots before you have to recharge it. So
Yeah.
eventually he's going down. You just have to keep at it.
I'd like to.
I wouldn't lose hope
I'd
just
like
yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd like to attempt a shot with my armor light.
Okay, but you have your hand on the taser, and Did you have your hand on the Armalite too?
Oh, fuck it. Nope, I did not. Just
Because you're
just go
turning
ahead
the
and end my
keys
turn.
with one hand, and you got your taser in the other hand.
Yes. Yep.
All right,
So
make an easy driving check. Let's see if you manage to turn the starter over while you're tasing this gentleman.
Or rather, while I'm struggling with this gentleman.
Hey, you tased him successfully. You just have to tase him a second time. Keep pulling that trigger.
Am I making a driving check at a -3?
Yeah, you can do it at a -3. You gotta get a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Not bad. All right,
So
so
that
you
would
turn the
be-
engine over.
Yep.
Give it some gas. And
I'm
the
gonna
engine starts.
I'm gonna look at the guy with the gun and say, I feel like doing me a favor and shooting your friend.
He's gonna try to shoot you behind his friend.
Oh God.
I think he might be otherwise inclined to shoot the tires, but he's gonna shoot at you instead. But if he misses, he definitely is probably gonna shoot his friend. So we'll see what happens. He's gonna do it. It has to be it has to be a called shot. So
Can I?
You're just going crazy in there, Wraith. Just taking everyone out.
I'll realize what he's doing, and my face will drop, and I'll turn to.
That's a hit. That was a called shot too. He's hit you in the head again, but I'll give you a 33% chance to turn your way from him and let him tag the side of your helmet again instead.
I'll look at my I'll look at the guy I'm wrestling with before he fires, and I'll look him in the eye and I'll say, "Good luck."
Hey, roll a D100, and on a 33 or less, he shoots you in the eye.
Shoots me in the fucking eye?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Who is this guy? Agent fucking 47. Fuck.
Ooh, that was close. So you turn away just in the nick of time, and these bullets go ring off of the side of your helmet.
I'm gonna look at the guy with the gun and go, for fuck's sake, stop that. That's getting really irritating.
Tiber, it's your turn.
All right. I want to stop to the car, but Wraith's really struggling down there. I'm abandoning the car. Going to rush down here, and I'm going to focus. First, we got to get rid of this guy outside. I'm going to full auto window him.
Okay. -3 to your second action because your movement ability.
All right.
Have at it. It's a 15 or higher to hit. Anything over 15 will count as a hit.
Alright, then let's do this. Big roll, come on.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So you get 7. I guess 7 additional rounds you can roll in the auto fire. We'll roll the headshot first. 10 points there. I don't think he's wearing a helmet, so that might be it for him. Yeah, right? Armor, none. No, none's armor. Okay, poor guy. Well, I guess that's dun.
Wait, she's not wearing armor?
Apparently. Some people just...
And then I don't know if I can pull this off or not, but I would try and do a quick draw with my Colt M2000 and take a shot with that too, because it has a rate of fire of 1.
Okay.
Snow.
To the guy in the front of the cab?
Yep.
Alright, got it.
Okay, so -3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hold on a
Right?
second. It's a -6 because you've already done your second action.
I did a move, I did a shoot, I did a draw,
So
and then I'm
that's
doing
a
another
9.
shoot.
It's a
My
-9.
fourth option.
It's a -9.
-9, not 12. Got it. And I have no skills in handguns.
Good luck. Okay, good.
that goes high.
I think it goes wild.
Okay, I feel really cool one-handing it and pulling it out.
Yeah, that shot
Rambo.
goes rather wild, but you feel smug.
That's my turn.
The next shot.
I'll look at Tiber and go, "Would you stop shooting, please? Jesus Christ! I've already been shot in the head twice."
Everybody shoots.
Don't worry if it happens a third time, Well, what do they say? Lightning never strikes the same place twice.
All right, so this guy attacking you in the front seat is going to continue trying to. This time he's got to grapple you and try to put you into a chokehold.
Oh Christ!
So karate grapple. Any bonuses there? Negative. Okay, so it's just going to be 5 plus 8 is 13 plus 1d10. And get ready. You're going to have to do a contested roll here, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got to be an 18.
That's an 18.
Tie goes to you.
Ooh.
All right, so you managed to evade his attempts at grappling you. He's going to try one more time. He's going to try to grapple you any way that he can, pull you off the steering wheel, prevent you from being able to drive, basically. This is at a -3. Oh, pathetic. So you don't have a -3 to your action, Bill. You can go ahead and do it at full strength. Your defense against his attack.
Yep.
A lot faster. Good job there.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's his turn. All right, so the two people inside the truck are still inside the truck, and the guard that spoke to you before is now trying to call security, and nothing's going through. So it's next person's turn. It would be Lorenzo. All right. Meanwhile, Dagby's getting all this on video. Super cool. All right, so Lorenzo peels out. It's still accelerating. Now it's about 30 miles per hour at least. So you're gonna get about that far. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Wraith, you got the engine started, but you're not quite sure if you can reach the steering wheel. Oh, you got your hands free. Okay, now what?
I don't need to steer to be able to.
Probably not. I mean, technically.
I mean, I can go to hit the accelerator, right?
You can do whatever you want. You tell me what you want to do.
Okay. I shall fire my taser again. The guy.
Okay, taser away. 15 or higher.
Don't you have an assault rifle?
All right, so now he has to make a stun at -4. So that would be a 5 or less on a D10. Oh, and he rolls a 1. Ha ha ha. He's like, gonna kill you, and he starts
Try to
all up in
punch
your
him.
business.
And I shall say, no means no, sir.
Okay, what?
That's an 18.
And tell me, what do you do with that 18? What's going on there? Is that an emphatic, like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna push you that way slightly, or what? What's happening?
No, I'll just try to punch him.
All right. Pass the baton formally now.
I don't have a line of sight on these guys, eh?
They're inside the cabin.
Sure. Oh, that's a tough call. Again. But I think I know what I want to do. I think the guy that Wraith is struggling with, back and forth, I think even if it's a bit obscured, I think I'm going to take that danger close shot. I'm going to do a headshot. I'm going to aim it. Not at Wraith.
Okay.
At the other guy.
Got it.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You're gonna.
You want me to roll like a 50-50 because it's dark to see which one I shake? I'll do it for a +6 to my roll.
Okay.
Snow.
Yeah. All right.
Snow.
Wait.
I'll take that.
What's happening?
Snow.
I'm joking.
Before Tiber does,
Sorry.
can I ask, how many points of damage did my helmet do?
-4.
Your helmet can take up to 20. It has a stopping power of 20, I believe.
It loses 1 point for every time it's shot.
No, it doesn't reduce its stopping power unless it's exceeded its damage.
Penetrates. Sorry, my bad.
So yeah.
Oh, right.
So you're still good. It's got a few scratches, but it still works.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's do this. Big roll. What penalties am I working with other than the -4 for targeting? Snow.
That's it, I think, because your first turn, first action.
I'm gonna realize. I'm gonna look at Tiber and
yourself 10
realize what
IP.
he's doing.
In I guess, what is that? That's not medic.
I'm aiming it up right. You look over and you're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Trust me."
Yeah. Wait, no.
Is that a submachine gun?
Yep.
All right. Well, give yourself 10 IP
God.
and submachine gun.
Trust me, bud. I got this.
And
flies.
how
True. -4.
How many
Hits him right
rounds?
there.
How many rounds?
One shot.
Oh, just one. Okay. So
Just the
17 damage to the head. I'm guessing.
Yep.
He has no armor, so you chose well there. Splat. The cabin is full of blood. This guy had a lot of blood in his head. And now the whole cabin is bloody, and the guy slumps to the ground with the taser still going off. So he's kind of twitching.
All right. And then I'll duck down for some cover, worried that our gunman behind might change his mind about my position of friendliness. As I'll calm back over to my buddy Wraith. Are you good?
Wraith is speechless. He has
just
no words.
There's blood all over me. I'm just like I'm alive, but I'll need a shower after this.
All right, grab the steering wheel. Pull it out of here.
Are you going to attempt to board at this point?
That's my turn. I'm ducking down behind here.
Okay, so no.
If there's still some shenaniganery I think we can play. There's a boat here, I want to take.
Oh, okay, got it.
We've got two guys in the back of the vehicle.
Right. So Wraith,
you lady who looks pretty menacing.
You have control of the vehicle. It appears as though the back of the vehicle has been sealed with two of the other Lorenzo's men inside. And make a driving check, Wraith. because Lorenzo is still taking off with Michelle in the sports car, and they're leaving the screen this turn.
Yeah.
And the guard is still trying to get on security to no avail. So now
Yep.
he's come out of the booth and he's shouting at you to pull over. But he's not going to let you run him over. He's not that dumb, but you could probably ignore him.
Here's my idea, Wraith. Just bring the truck to the Japanese guys. Let them deal with the two Lorenzo's guys.
That means
you brought two people alive for them.
That was kind of my idea.
Well, your idea is damn good.
I'm gonna look at
I couldn't have come up with a better one myself.
I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Tiber and I'm gonna say, are you coming?
I know. I think we got important things to do. If you can handle things from here, we've got plans. You know what I'm talking about. We need to take this yacht into the free seas, into a territory where no country owns. Right.
I'm gonna look at Tiber. You do realize that security's gonna be here any minute.
Wraith, are we really gonna walk away from a €4.5 million euro yacht? We're here. We're sitting right in front of it. And we're gonna walk away from it because it's a safe thing to do.
Snow.
Yeah.
Can I?
Like it's not. You're right, Wraith. It's not realistic. I have no idea how to drive a yacht. I hope it's like driving a dirt bike. I'm just gonna go take it out for a rip out in the ocean. But it's like $3.5 million. I can't help myself. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get it. But I can't. I gotta do it.
Nice.
I'm gonna look at Tiber. How do you think they got the? How do you think they got the horse? You think they had it on? Wait, where? Oh,
No, you're driving off.
never mind.
Oh, did you
I have other options, I guess.
You're not driving off, or did
No, that's honestly no. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best option. Do that.
Yeah.
As you're. Yeah, no. Let's make this a quick. This is a one and done moment. This is where we split or we say it. Do you got a one liner for the moment? Do you have an approval or a disapproval for me? If you disapprove, honestly, I have a different solution to get out of here myself. I have a different plan.
I'm gonna say to Tiber, contact the Japanese. Let them know that I'm bringing a trailer to them with 2 friends in the back.
Got it. You know where to go.
Snow, do you want me to make a driving check?
Yeah.
It was good working with you, Wraith.
And this is an 18-wheeler, so it's a little bit different than a regular car. So it's going to be a -3.
Oh God, I'm gonna absolutely plow into the guard, aren't I? Jesus
You might.
Christ.
Yeah. Oh, you did all right. 10. I mean, you're not like going at high over speed limit, so I think as long as you're not taking it too fast, you'll be able to make it around the corner without causing too much damage. And the guards did actually follow through and your man has deactivated all of the sensors, so you just go through without setting off any alarms.
Can I tell? From my position, can I tell if the guards are well? From my position, can I tell if the guard is focused on me, or if he's moving deeper in towards the area that I came from?
He's trying to wave you down, but like I
I'm
said,
just as I pass, I'm gonna wave at him.
yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay.
And then
All right.
I think that the other thing to think about here is that Lorenzo's going to figure out that you're driving it and not his men. And they're probably going to want to try to take over the car. The guards might figure out a way to get out of the cab, and if they do, then they might try to take over the vehicle. So some things could still happen. It's not over till it's over.
I mean, the one guard that's left.
Oh, that's true.
But it'll be fine. I have my taser.
Why do you just have a taser? What happened?
I don't just have a taser. But
Why are you using your other guns?
I wanted to use the taser.
All right, okay. That's honestly good enough a reason as is.
I mean,
you don't need a reason. You don't need a reason not to kill everyone.
To be fair, I am now questioning my purchase. But it was a good enough. It was a good experiment anyway. So
Yeah. As they drive away, Snow, I want to take a look at that yacht. I want to see. I want to take one look at it. I want to see if I can make a basic mechanical skill or something to see if it's how many crew member. How long would it take with a skeleton crew? Would it take to break free from a yacht from?
Well, you would need to roll a basic tech to see if you could even undo the mooring.
How about just understanding what it takes with a yacht?
Roll basic tech.
Okay.
All right, so...
With 24, what is required to steal this yacht?
You realize that you'd have to remove the gangplank and, also the mooring lines on either side of the boat, aft and front. And so you have 4 of those, and then you also have the gangplank. So that's quite a bit of work there
Yeah.
That would probably take you at least 20 minutes, maybe closer.
Are the engines on this thing strong enough to just rip it free from the dock damage and all?
Likely not, and you would cause significant damage to the boat if you tried to do that.
It was good dreaming about you, buddy. And I'm gonna hop off the dock here onto one of these jet skis.
All right, you're gonna have to hotwire one of these guys because you don't have a key.
Yeah. And I'll use my electronics kit to do so.
Okay. They'll give you a +1 to your lockpick, electronic lockpick, I guess.
Electronic security.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh my god. I do nothing but win.
Give yourself 20 IP in electronic security. You are a hot wiring fiend. Check you out. The thing springs to life. It's got, I don't know, roll a D100, and that'll be a percentage of fuel capacity in it. You get 67%.
It's good. It's gold. As I begin to jet off, I yell out over the comms, Wraith, I'm not abandoning you yet. Change of plans. Bring the transport trucks along a roadway close to water after you've exited the checkpoint. I'll give you some supporting fire.
I'm gonna.
I hope there's a spot where he can drive along like the coast, and I could just be shooting at the Lorenzo's car.
I mean, he could
One-handing
stay.
this
He could stay in the customs area. You know, if he didn't want to turn right immediately.
I'm just drive the truck in a circle.
Okay, maybe not that. Bring it out of the customs area. Let's see what we can do. Worst case scenario, I go for the pickup truck.
I'm gonna say into the drama. Wait, you got the yacht? Awesome.
I've got bad news. The yacht's staying.
What do you mean?
It's just not happening. Some dreams exist to stay that way.
We can well.
If a man offered me $3.5 million right now, I would say no. You know what? Because it gives me motivation to grind for it. I say, like, lying to myself, crying. We're hustlers. We're hustlers, eh?
So bad.
Hey, hoser, we hustle. We can always get another yacht.
The dystopian society, indeed. All right, so we'll close it.
I can't believe you sometimes.
We can end it there tonight if you want, and we'll pick it up again later. Maybe Bill makes it to the Yakuza base without incident. Maybe Lorenzo and Michelle attempt to run him off the road. We'll see you next week. Or probably won't be doing this for a couple of weeks, maybe. But yeah, when we do it again, we'll try to pick up from here. All right, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to share before we wrap it up?
Yes, the taser's fucking garbage. Go buy it.
If we stole that yacht, I would have drove it out to international waters, and we would have started our own private military company.
I would literally have more luck beating the man with a log of my own shit than using the taser.
Well, luckily you've got Tiber there to help you out.
Yes.
I think sorry, Wraith. I tried to help out a bit. I'm not like the best solo. I think I did a little bit at the very least.
Yeah.
You really carried that encounter yourself.
I mean, you did stop me from getting shot in the head again, so that's good.
You know, I almost shot you in the head myself, but
I cannot fucking believe that though. 2 headshots.
Here, I'll tell you what. We can settle this easy way. Let's say there's a little bit of skill and chance involved. Wraith, you could probably play it off like you're Lorenzo's men, and he might be enjoying the car so much that he's not really paying that much attention, and you might just slip away without him noticing that you're no longer in his rear view.
Some Ocean's 11 shit.
So go ahead and roll hide evade, and they're gonna make an awareness notice check, and he's not gonna even. I guess there was some shooting going on, but it's not exactly clear that you actually stole the vehicle.
Can I ask what's the
It's a contested roll.
What's the traffic?
Well, it is getting towards dusk, and traffic is pretty light. It's Easter Sunday, right?
Am I rolling? I'm rolling hide evade, right?
Yeah. And he's got a 13 plus.
No, it's an 18-wheeler truck.
I know. Well, be lucky that he's not like using his combat sense, because otherwise he'd be a done.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add my luck.
Got to roll 17 or higher.
I'm gonna add 4 luck to this.
Why does the big truck not simply eat the smaller car?
Oh no.
Like, you've got like 4,000 pounds on him. Just run into him.
All right, check it out. So you managed to evade him. So no combat and vehicle required.
And now the hunt begins.
You killed the only people that were witness to you stealing the vehicle within 6 seconds of them noticing. So
Only came at the cost of selling our souls to the Yakuza, and then also there was however many witnesses saw the stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
the stream might actually get you some revenge time from Lorenzo. You may have made a permanent enemy from him. Lorenzo's probably coming for you. He wants blood now.
Oh dear.
What's Lorenzo even upset about? Come on, he's a solo. He knows how it is. Lorenzo the kind of guy that after he finishes saving Johnny Silverhand, he would kill him.
As an epilogue, let me tell you, Wraith, if you show up by yourself, then only you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So,
So
when you arrive, because you arrive solo, you're handed an envelope.
yeah. I say to the man I say to the man who hands me the envelope, wait, did I see the two get into the back?
I'm gonna probably say no. I don't think you saw them get in there.
Right.
But
Okay.
I did, and I called it out.
I think it was on the stream that they did, because I think
maybe.
the drone was way over to the left.
I'm gonna say to the man who hands me the envelope, I'm gonna say, be careful. There might be one or two guards in the back.
And he says, "Did you bring back Napoleon?"
Napoleon.
The horse.
The horse.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
He's currently locked in the back of the truck.
All right.
However, I suspect there are some guards.
You're wording this wrong. You gotta sell yourself more, Wraith. You gotta be like, I not only captured 2 of them alive, but I also brought the horse. They're all in the back of the truck. I also not only did I capture them alive, I also brought them with all of their equipment.
Yes. I'm going to say yes. I subdued 2 people along with the horse. They're locked in the back.
All right. Well, they ready themselves. There's 3 Yakuza guards, and as they they tell you to unlock the door as they train their weapons upon the door. There's quite a little bit of a shootout as the doors open, the horse is only slightly injured in the shootout, and they reward you well with an envelope, which I'll write in the chat in your private message. How much
do I manage to? Do I show up too late with the white truck?
I don't know. Do you know where
the white truck is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless man, oh my god, are you telling me our guy took it on me? Dagby O'Shae.
Dagby did not drive away with it.
Okay.
He's hanging out there at the donut shop.
Yeah, it's at the Dunkin'.
Yeah, and where do you go with the jet ski?
Oh shit, that's a good point. I was gonna go to a non-restricted shoreline.
Okay, well, pretty much they're all.
You do
Yeah.
realize that could be like
Miles
50
away.
50 miles outside Night City, right?
That's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of distance, and then it's probably gonna be a few hours back into the city. Ah, god damn it! I was expecting it to be like a 5-minute thing, not like a several hour long thing.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I now see Snow. I now see the issue. I did not see the issue till now. I was confused. I was like, "Oh, damn, that sucks. I'm not getting any pay." I feel like Snow's kind of glancing over that a bit. Now I'm looking at this and I'm like, "No, this isn't built like LA. There's not beaches. I don't even know why they have it here."
You know what?
really should.
I'm just gonna say it. There are probably beds on the yacht and a full kitchen and beer.
What are you trying to
and
say?
food.
I can't. I would get arrested. I would be dead. The next session you'd start, and then every half an hour we cut over. It's like, okay, it's Jack's turn. Okay, Jack, you're in the food aisle in the prison.
Okay, so you're in like
You're like
prison
you'd be
food.
sliding down. You pull out your gun up, you cut a guy's leg off. You pull out your taser. You tase a guy. You knee a guy in the throat. All right, and then it's like, okay, now next turn, it's gonna be you, Tiber. And then we cut over, and I'm like, I've got a chain. I've got a chain on my ankle, and I'm mining my way with a pickaxe.
You're about
Making a dirt troll.
You're about to be stabbed in your cell.
While you're fucking playing Cyberpunk, I'm playing the Shawshank Redemption.
Been there, done that.
You're playing slowly die of heat exhaustion.
Oh my god.
Every night I slowly pick away at the wall.
God.
So Bill, Wraith can choose to pay, his friends or not. It's like kind of between.
Yeah.
You
How
them.
did you get burned?
So
Think about it, Wraith. If you think about it, Wraith. But honestly, for now, keep the money. Take some time to think on it. Buy some shit with it. All right. If you really did want to end up, if you did end up wanting to. If you end up deciding to split money later, the way you should do that is the way how I was doing it on this run, where you've lost pay a few times and I haven't, and how I was picking up more hardware and whatnot for the both of us. Right, where you pick up the hardware for the team.
I'm a hobo. I don't care. I don't care about money. It's literally just beer tokens.
Those two sentences don't go together. You're a hobo and don't care about money. Those.
Well, as long as I have an ammo, I'm fine.
Of course, you're not going to be a hobo anymore if you have money.
Yeah.